Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn how to create lists. In the previous class, we discussed that lists are mutable, list allow duplicates, list belongs to sequence types, list allows ordered elements, list allows index based elements. So let's create a list. Now to create a list, you need a variable, and the name of the variable is of our choice. My name of the variable is L, and you have to keep square brackets. That means L is of type list. So we created an empty list. Now I am creating the list of integers like 78, 90, 67, 76. Now to see the contents in my list, you have to use print method. Print of L. What is L? The name of the list. Okay, now run it. So now as per the definition of list, list is index based, list is ordered, list is a sequence. Now the insertion order is same as the output. See, we entered 78, then 90, then 67, then 76. So the output is in the same order. It didn't change anything. Okay, now I can guess the item using index. Now I want to print 90. So 90 is at position 2, that is index 1. So 1. Now it will print 90. See, right. Now I want to print the last item. See, so list is indexed as well as it can be sliced like strings. So string is also a sequence type and list is also a sequence type. So some of the methods of string are available in list also. So you have learned slicing in strings. You can apply the same formula, like you can apply the same style in lists also. You can use the slicing here in lists, like okay. See this? So we learned strings slicing. You need not to learn list slicing separately. Okay, you can go the slicing of strings lesson and you can apply the same topics here. That's all. Okay, now so far we have discussed that lists are mutable. Now what do you mean by mutability? That means you can change the value at a particular index. Now let's change the mutability of the list. Now I want to change the third element, that is L of 2 as 8. Again I will print the list. Now to see the changes, I will print the list 2 times. So this is before list, after the changing of the value, this is the list. So this is old list and the new list here. So it will print 2 lists. You can see this. The original list is 78, 90, 67 and 76. Now we changed the value 67 to 8. So we changed the value at index 0, 1, 2. so it will be affected. Now this is called mutability of sequence. So list is called a mutable sequence. Using the index number, you can change the value of right? That is called mutability of a sequence. That means here it is not possible with strings, it is not possible with tuple, but it is possible with lists and byte arrays. Now this is called mutability of the string. Now, and one more thing, lists allow duplicates. Now we have learned in the previous class that lists allow duplicates. Now let us check this. Comma 76, comma 78, comma 90. Print of L. Now see this. When I print, it will give the entire list, whether it is having this value previously or not. It doesn't bother, it will take all the elements. So list is a better container to collect all the items which are having duplicates. Some lists are having advantages as well as lists are having disadvantages also. Now let's discuss some more thing about lists. Now we proved that lists allow duplicates. So you may think that for every container it will allow duplicates or not. Like you will be having some doubts. Now I will convert this into set. Now you can see the result. Now I am converting this as set of L. Now I converted this as a set. This particular value, the particular list of values, I converted this into a set. Now set does not allow duplicates. Now if I print m, now the values which are having duplicates will not be printed. Now see this, only 90, 67, 76, 78. The remaining which are duplicated are not printed here. See, this curly braces says that it is a list variable. M is a list, set variable. Sorry. Now, did you observe this? Lists allow duplicates. Set does not allow duplicates. Now, to collect the values which are having duplicates, you need to choose lists, right? Now lists can be created using range function. Lists can be created using range function. Now let us create some lists using range function. Now let us see the how range function is useful to create lists. So I want a list from 1 to 100. Now can I write like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 until 100. So that is not a good choice of programming. Okay. Now in this case you can use range variable. Range of what is the range you want? From 1 to 100. So you want until 100. That means your stop should be the stop should be 101. Now this is of range data type. Now you have to convert this into list type. So for that, list of range. Now let's print L. Now it will give the numbers from 1 to 100 in the form of list. See this, 1 to 100. Instead of writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 100, you can use range functions like this. You need to declare the start and stop. Stop should be always one more than your desired element. Now I want until 1 to 100. So I wrote 1 to 101. The stop should be one more than the desired. So I need 100. So I wrote 101. If I want until 5, let us say 5, you need to write 6. So it will give you 1 to 5. Now if I want until 6, you need to write 7. 1 to 7. Like that. Okay. Now this is about the creation of list using range. And one more thing, you can create list using eval method. That means evaluation. For that, L is equal to eval of input give some message like enter your elements. Then print your elements are comma L. So now let's run this. Now you need to specify the list symbol, that is square brackets. One, comma, 2, comma, 3, comma, 5, comma, 8, comma, 9, comma, 45. So your elements are here in the form of list. This is creation of list using eval method. Okay, this is a creation of your element. This is creation of your list using eval method. Now we discussed how to create an empty list. Okay, how to create a list of integers. Okay, and using range we can create list. You can create a list using eval method. Now let us see nested list. How to create a nested list. Now nested list NL. So if I write 1, 5, if I want to create a list inside this, like this, like 6, 7, 8, 9, again list of list inside the list 56, 78, 90. Now this is a creation of nested list. So this is a primary list, and inside this list you will be having some more lists. So this is list of lists. Now How this works? Now I want to print only 7 here. Now how to choose this? NL of 0 is 1. NL of 1 is 5. Okay, NL of 5, NL of 1 is 5. NL of 2 is this entire list. This entire list. So in that list you need this second item. So in this is 0th one and 7 is 1. So NL of 2, and again you have to keep a square bracket and you have to keep 1. Now print this. Now it will print you 7. Did you understand this? So 1 is of index 0, 5, 1. Index is 1. Now this list, entire list is index 2 and 9 is index 3 and this entire list is index 4. Now if I want to print only the index of 2, now it will print the entire list 6, 7, 8. Let us see this. Now fourth index, now it will print the list of list, that is 56, 78, 90. Now I want to print 90. How do you print this 90? This particular element already it is in index 4. So you need to write index 4 and you need to write another square bracket. And what is the position in of 90 in that list? 4 of 0, 1, 2. So now it is in the index 4. Now 90 is in index 4. In that list 90 is at index 2. So 90 will be printed. Now let's do some exercises on this nested lists. I want to print 8 here. Now how to print? Now I want to print 8 here. Now how to print this? Let us think. So NL of 0 is 1. NL of 1 is 5. NL of 2 is 6, 7, 8, which is a list itself. Now I want a particular item 8. Now how to print this? In this list 8 is at index. Again you have to check the index here. Again index starts with 0. In this list the index of 8 is 0, 1, 2. Now you have to write again one more square bracket and write the index. Now let's print this. 8. Now I want to print only 9. Now how to print this? Simple. 9 is the single element you can access through index. Now what is the index of this 9? 0, 1, 2, 3. Now let us print 56. Now what is the value? How to access 56? Only 56 I need. So you have to check the indexes. 0, 1. This entire list is of index 2, 3, 4. Now in that 4, what is the index of 56? 0. Now you have to write 2 square brackets, 4, 0. Now it will print you 56. Sorry. 4 0 1 2 3 4. Okay. So let us catch this error. Now why this 4 is printed? Because we didn't declare any variable name. Now NL of 4 comma 0 4 comma 0, it is giving as 4 because we didn't mention any variable name here. That is the mistake. Okay, right. Now can you understand? Shall I repeat this? Yes, now I will repeat again. Now I want to access 56. For that you need to calculate the indexes. So index 0 is 1, index 1 is 5, index 2 is a list, index 3 is 9, index 4 is list again. Okay, in that list what is the index of 56? So the index is 4. In that 56 is at index 0. So you need to write the name of the variable. So previously we made a mistake that we didn't write any variable name. So simply we wrote like this: print of 4 comma 0. Now it gave you 4 because we didn't have any variable name, so it doesn't have any reference. So 4 of 0 is 4 itself. So you need to mention the variable name. What is the variable name? NL, nested list. So 4 of 0 0 1 2 3 4. In that 4, 56 is at position number 0, index is at 0. So now it will print you 56. Now how 7 will be printed? How 7 will be printed? Think once. First you have to find the indexes. 1 is at the index 0, 5 is index 1. At index 2 we have a list, right? At index 2 we have a list. So I want 7. Now in that list, what is the index value of 7? 0 1. Now you have to print NL of 2 comma 1. Print of NL, that is the name of the nested list. NL of at index 2, and again at index 2 we have another list here. So we need to declare another index. So what is the index of that particular item? 7. That index you have to write. So in this, forget about all the list, concentrate on this list itself, this list. Now what is the index of 7? It is at position 2, so index will be 1. Now in this way nested lists are useful. So you can collect list of lists, and you have to access in this way. Okay, now we have enough exercises with the nested lists, and we can create empty list using list construct. Now let us create an empty list. L list, the method name is itself list. Now I am going to print this list L. See, empty list is created. Now this is about the list creation. Now we have created integer list. Now so far we worked with integer lists, and let us create string lists, like a list of strings. L equal to Rama, comma, Sita, comma, Hanuma, comma, Lakshmana. So we created list of strings. Now I want only Hanuma. So how can you access? In the same way how you work with a list of integers, in the same way you have to work. Now you need to declare, you need to type the name of the variable. Name of the variable is L, and what is the index of Hanuma? 0 1 2. Now print this. Right, now we discussed nested lists, right? Can we use strings as nested lists? Now I want M to be printed, only M in Hanuma. Now can I write, let us check this. Can I write one more subscript notation like nested list? Now what is the position of M here in Hanuma? 0 1 2 3 4. Now let us see this. M is printed or not? Printed, see. So you can use strings as nested lists also. Got it? Now and yeah, now for now today's class is about creation of lists using list construct. Okay, list construct using range, using eval method, and nested list we have discussed. Now can I change string to list? Let us see this. Can I change string? I want to change the string into a list. For that you need to typecast it. Okay, now my string is Jagadish Kumar. Right, now I want to create a list using this string. For that you need to typecast this with list of S and print this. See this? So I have created a string into list using list construct. So this is about the creation of lists, and whatever you learned with strings you can apply the same concepts with lists itself, because both are sequences. They have common operations like length method. Using you can slice them, you can find the index of an item. You whatever that you have done with strings you can apply the same concepts using, because they both belongs to sequence, because string is a sequence as well as list is also sequence. So some common operations will be available, like length method. It is, see here, now length of S, length of S. Now see this, and again I am creating a list variable. L is 34 comma 56 comma 78. Okay, now I will print the length of the string. So length of the list, length of L, right? Now see this, what is the length of, what is the length of the list? The number of items present in that list is length of the list. Now how many items are present? 1 2 3, that's all. So this is your creation of lists. Now I have discussed list